Hey guys, how's it going? Now I know you're using Google Classroom and you might want a custom header, something cool, something different, a way to reach out to your class or bring something fun in. So I'm going to show you how easily that it can be done. So let's go ahead and first see, here's what your header probably looks like. You'll see the colors match and everything goes. Now you do know that you can already change your theme, or at least hopefully you probably know that. So you could change it to whatever you like. It'll change the colors, it'll change your different backgrounds, and that'll change it for your students. So when they come in, they can be excited on what they see. So I'm going to have this in the blog post as well, but let's go ahead and follow along. Now, in the blog post, I'm going to give you a link here for a Google Drive document. It's going to open up just like this. You just simply push make a copy. That's going to make a copy for you in Google Drawings, your own special Google drawing that's the perfect size for your Google header, which of course is 1600 by 400 pixels. So if you want to do it a different way, you can, but here you go. Now look, it's already there. If you want, you can right click. You could change the background color. It could be whatever color you want. I'm sure I'm going to make mine super ugly right now, but you can mess around, you can have fun, you could do this as much as you want. You could even have your own students do it. You could do them for holidays, you could do it for anything you want. Now let's combine a few things together. Remember in another video I showed you how to copy and paste emojis? So let's say you do that. You could put emojis in there, so you could just simply copy and paste it on there. And I know you're thinking, wow, that's tiny. Look at how little that is. Well, remember, an emoji is just text. So you could make your text whatever size you want. If that's not even big enough, you could make it any size you want. It could be super big. You could have that in there for you. You could drag it around. You could do whatever you want. So make your size, make it good. Just really have fun with it, and you'll see different things in there. Whoops, you obviously got to highlight, copy, and paste everything because it is like text there for you. So you could put that in there. Now just be aware of a couple things. In your classroom, you're going to have your name here, so that you could lengthen or shorten your name, but you want your students to be able to see that. It's not going to show your class code on the student side, and it's not going to show this on the student side. So the right side is a good place to have the picture, in the middle, bottom left, but top right, you're probably not going to want to do that kind of thing because it will be blocking. So then you would simply just want to move your designs over. Now why don't you bring in Bitmoji? That's another video of mine you could watch. If you have an emoji in there, it could be anything you want. So maybe you just want to have your little guy right here. Now, whoops, you could simply just drag it in. If not, you could copy paste. You could save the file to your desktop. You could do whatever you want. You could put your people everywhere. You could even have, pictures with other pictures. If you see this picture's in front of the other picture. If you don't know about that, your pictures are, think, like layers. So you could always right click and then you could order your pictures. So you could bring your pictures forward, backwards. So you could put it, so now you see he is behind the other picture. So if you want to get creative, if you want to move things around, you could have your pictures together, you could have multiple pictures, you could do whatever you want, and then all you'll simply have to do is just download. Now you're going to download as a JPEG or a PNG, so I'll just go ahead, download my picture. And if you notice, it'll just name your picture what it was called right here. That's going to be saved, so it could be your template, so you could change it all the time. So you could just keep changing the same document. You could rename them. You could go ahead and make a copy of your document, so that way you're not saving over the same one. If you want to have a whole bunch of headers saved, so you could reuse them another year. So your opportunities, your possibilities, those are all endless there. Now you're going to simply just push upload photo, select from your computer, and you're just going to find wherever that one was. That was called copy right there. And then you're just going to drag this all the way out. Sometimes it's a little tricky, so I suggest dragging it to one corner, then dragging it all the way over. Woo. You got to stay in the white here, which is hard. If you drag outside the screen, it doesn't work. Then it'll go ahead, upload your picture. And if you notice, it changed the colors up here too. The only bad part is you see it always dims everything, so you might not want to use bright colors. It is kind of a weird setting Google has. So you could mess around with it, just have fun. You could also use this for words, announcements. Let's say you want something super exciting up there like Easter's tomorrow, or you want to put something like test tomorrow, please study. Just think how quick you could make those if all you're doing is simply just adding text on a picture. So you're just adding text there. You could throw it up, you could change it. So I'm not saying change it every day, but if you want to put something up there really important, you really need the kids to see it, like, oh no, I forgot, wear your school shirt tomorrow, then you can always put those kind up there. So again, you could just make as many themes as you want. You could encourage students to make them. You could have a contest. You could have different kids do it. If one kid is great at it, he could do it all year long and say, could you make me a Christmas one, an Easter one, a remember your test is tomorrow one. And the kids will love doing that as well. It'll give them great practice, and then they'll get to know, hey, my picture's up there. So again, we'll just go. I'll switch it to a different one that I just made here on my desktop. Then obviously if you name them something easy for you, that'll be easy to find. Then one more time, I'll show you because it's weird. Drag it to one corner, drag it all the way down. If you stay in the white, it'll be easier. It'll load my picture, it'll change the colors, and then once you find those colors you like, then it's cool, you're happy, you're all set, and you're good to go. So again, look at the blog or look in the link down below, and it'll give you the copy for your document, and then different videos you can watch. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get more videos like this. See you later, have a good night.